At the first consultative forum meeting for the year, political parties, business, and civic groups were invited to discuss recommendations to TCI's constitution and electoral reform. One person who was nowhere in sight was leader of the Progressive National Party, the PNP, Clayton Greene. He said it was a decision from the heart.
The Progressive National Party has always been opposed to the suspension of the Constitution. And our position has always been it was an unnecessary response to the alleged corruption and the findings of systemic weaknesses in government. And so having come to that decision, I don't think we can divorce ourselves from what is the natural progression of that, and it is this, that the Consultative Forum and the Advisory Council are institutions of what we perceive to be one, an administration that is autocratic in nature and lacks all semblance of democracy. And we have always been of the position, I personally am confirmed in that view, that the Consultative Forum and the Advisory Council have been implemented by the administration to hoodwink the people, so to speak, and to give a form of democracy, a certain cloak. You know, you put on a dress and you say this, because I have some people here in this body, this government now becomes democratic. Because I have some people advising me, this government now becomes democratic. Well, that is just not true. It is not the case. And while I have the greatest respect for the members individually of both the Consultative Forum and the Advisory Council, as a body, as an institution, I cannot, in all good conscience, appear before them knowing full well that deep in my heart they are an institution of an administration that is not democratic, and that is not representative of the people of this country.
Greene, speaking strongly about his absence, said, "Why invite him to contribute now?"
And I was shocked when I received the invitation to attend as the leader of a political party, because this is the same body that had a debate on the trial without jury bill. And the trial without jury bill had constitutional significance. That bill removed from the people of the country, took away from the Turks and Caicos Islands and all those living in Turks and Caicos Islands and that are subject to the laws of the Turks and Caicos Islands. It took away from them their absolute right to trial by jury in criminal matters that are indictable. That was a right that we had, that we enjoyed under our Constitution. And that was taken away. The Consultative Forum debated it, and they never invited political parties to address them. It was almost as if we're going to do this, and it was done. And so now it begs the question, why now?
Greene said politicians ought to lead, and he's standing on what he believes is a principled decision.
I'm going to resist and decline the invitation, and I'm hoping that Turks and Caicos Islands will see my reasoning, because we've got to begin now to take positions. We're not going to get our democracy back by subjecting ourselves to institutions that are non-democratic. My party is making representations to Kate Sullivan, and I've always been where Turks and Caicos Islanders have been. When Ms. Yuanka Selva began the protest at the airport on that morning, I was there. The leaders of no other political party was there. I was there. At some point when at the protest at the hangar, I was there. No other political leader was there. When we came to engage Kate Sullivan in her initial round of talks, I was there. I don't recall seeing any other political leaders, so no one can say that Clayton Greene is not where the people are.
We asked Greene whether or not he thinks the joint meeting will make a difference in the future.
I am hopeful that it does. I am doubtful that it will. It is clear when you read Ms. Sullivan's recommendations that she says, and I'm colloquializing it, she's taking her marching orders from those in Britain. And they've already given her her marching orders. That is not to say we shouldn't continue to engage. But I have very significant reservations as to what will be the outcome of these meetings unless the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands are prepared to resist it and do what I'm doing. I mean, I would have been happy had no one showed up. Then that would have said clearly and strongly to the administration that we don't recognize you.